Hi, good afternoon. I'm Kathleen Taylor with the Nevada Women's Business Center. Thank you so much for your patience and tuning in to this live stream webinar. And I am really pleased to continue with part two of our discussion about strategic planning. And we are in collaboration with a fantastic resource partner in the community, SCORE. And again, I have the expert opinion of Andy Perla. So Andy, welcome back.
Oh, good to be back. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So previously in part one, we talked about some things that people would do from a strategic plan perspective and working in your business, such as you're going through the daily operations of things, day-to-day operations, things like making your products or performing your services or, buying your raw materials, those types of things. And we also talked about working on your business from a strategic plan perspective, such as having your due diligence in order to file your taxes or make sure that your permits are up to date, licensing, the type of administrative type of task. Well, continuing with two of the strategic plan, we're going to talk more about staff and how it ties into productivity. So, Andy, how
represented by a union, make sure the union understands that it's not an adversary situation. You're gonna provide what the union provides. And sometimes you're doing it contractually. A lot of successful companies try to exceed what a union contract would guarantee for their employees. There was a very famous CEO, retired General Electric. He used to say, "Get the right people on the bus."
Yes.
And the right people you want with skills and capability, them to be looking to the future. How would this employee perform in the organization in 5 to 10 years? Is he capable of management? Or if you're hiring a junior manager, maybe in the future he could run the company if he's the right person. So, and you mentioned diversity, not just diversity in terms of ethnicity,
right.
Diversity in terms of capability.
Yes.
If you have a team, think of baseball, not volleyball. In volleyball, everybody plays every position.
Mm-hmm.
In baseball, you're going to...
What is the difference between a company's growth versus a company's productivity? Could you give us that distinction?
Well, growth is are you doing more of whatever you wanted to do? Productivity at any point in time is one of the results you're getting for the input at that point in time.
Okay.
Now, you use your productivity measures, and the typical what you're going to get. You're going to get revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Share of market is another output measure. The number of units of product manufactured, number of hours of consulting provided or services provided, and then so those are the kinds of output you're looking for. The input, raw material costs, labor costs, overhead costs, keeping the lights on, whether you're making product or not. Marketing, sales. Anytime you're spending money, you want to get a result. And one way to determine how you want your business to grow is to use these measures as milestones. If I were starting in business today, what would my productivity be for all these various measures? And what do I want it to look like in 5 years or 10 years? And why do businesses have to grow? Can't you just generate enough income every year and be happy? Yeah, you can.
That is a great point. That's a great point, Andy. Could you repeat that? Because I don't think people really get the scope of what you just said.
Why do businesses have to grow? They don't have to grow. If you're the only one in the world doing that, you want to start, we have someone who's been there, done that. And, we can help you not make the same mistakes that some of us made before we became volunteers. But if you need a mentor, if you're local, go to scorelv.org and you can request a mentor. You can also, there's a phone number you can call in and make an appointment. Make sure that you tell the receptionist what sort of business you want to be in, so we'll pair you up with the right person. Or you can go to score.org, national website, and put in your zip code, and it'll direct you to the closest chapter. You can put in a keyword, and it'll find out of the 12,000, and you can get mentoring either locally or online, or by email, or by Skype.
Okay.
Many mentors